So it is it's almost 5:30 now. June 13th, 2022, and shooting here at the Oxbow, what I am dubbing the Oxbow Archive, revisited because of my favorite work by Joel Sternfeld, and I've been really having a lot of fun coming out here and photographing this area quite a bit. And I know that the videos are kind of, well, they're kind of a hodgepodge of different things that are going on, but that's sort of what is happening out here. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to capture and how I want to capture it. So I hope you guys are hanging out and enjoying it, and that's what we're gonna do today. Hang out, enjoy the weather, and take some, hopefully, decent photographs. Get after it. So I've got the camera set up. I haven't really composed thoroughly yet. It's just sort of like a preliminary composition, trying to get a feel because the light isn't quite where I want it yet. I still got some time to kind of figure that out. And I really kind of want to try to get the hay bales as well as this sort of brush pile in the image, but in the background on Mount Holyoke there is a house known as the Mount Holyoke House. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure though. But I want to get that sort of framed in between some of the branches. I think that might be an interesting take on the scene, just to kind of frame within a frame kind of deal, sub-framing, and see how that goes. So I'll frame it up, see if I like it. If not, maybe step back a little bit more. I definitely want to shoot it in the landscape orientation. That's sort of the idea for the entire project, is keep everything in the landscape orientation. Try to relegate any of the horizontal framing to very, very specific scenes. Quite frankly, I've kind of passed up on some shots just because I don't think that they would work in the project in its entirety. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, whether it's just gonna be a big series of videos or a book or a zine or whatever the case may be. Just trying to figure that out as we go along, but still very, very early on in the process. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what we get though. It's one of these days where you just have nothing to do. Emily is having not a bachelorette party, but like a wedding party with her bridesmaids to kind of figure out what they want to do for the bachelorette party. So she's gonna be gone all night. Therefore, I have literally nothing to do other than go home to an empty house. So why not spend it out here at the Oxbow? At this point in time, you really become ultra aware. How's this? Terrible? You become ultra aware of how quick the Earth is moving. I feel like it's there. I think this is it. I think that was it. Will you guys let me know if that was it? Just standing out here in the field, burning because it's hot. Just having a nice time, honestly. It's really peaceful, it's quiet, the birds are chirping, that's about all the sound that you hear. Some highway noise far off in the distance, some planes that are still using the school for the time being, but it's absolutely gorgeous, waiting for sun to really set in to burn some more shots on the Fuji GSW 690 Mark III, which I'm shooting Kodak Gold 200, overexposing to 100, just trying to get those tones with a Z, because I actually kind of like that film when it's overexposed. So looking forward to the images on that. Obviously the 4x5 being a little bit more choosy today, because this is my last pack of Vector 100. Black and white might be nice at some point, but I don't think I'm willing to switch to that at this point. The colors are just amazing, especially when fall sets in. It's gonna look incredible around here. But off in the distance, there is a hot air balloon over in this field. The shade is starting to come down. You've got the sun starting to set. The moon now very high in the sky. Actually, it's kind of disappeared in the clouds. So just really enjoying my day out here. I know these videos probably aren't the most interesting to a lot of you. And I'm sorry to say, but these are gonna continue to happen. So suck it up. There are a lot of you that do like it. So for those of you, you guys are the real ones. It really means a lot to see the support. I know a lot of YouTube channels get views and subscribers and engagement based upon, I wouldn't say clickbaity titles, but sort of just like the cliche stuff. Cameras, reviews, film stuff. What the hell was that noise? Doing that kind of stuff, which I do like to do from time to time. I still have to do my Fuji GSW Mark III review, which I will put out at some point, hopefully in the near future. Actually, probably by the time this comes out, it will already be out. But yeah, I try not to focus mainly on that stuff. I got into photography to take pictures. That's what I like to do. And taking you guys along with me on my projects is something that I really, really like doing. I like documenting my process. I like seeing how my process changes. I like to see how the landscape changes. All that stuff is incredibly interesting to me. There's a ladybug on my tripod. It looks really, really beautiful in that soft light, even though this light is pretty darn harsh right now. Let's get back to my car and maybe I can find a different composition somewhere. Just past 8:30 now. Sun is pretty much behind the trees over there. There is a little bit of fog coming in on the grounds. Not really that terrific though, because the light is fleeting and I only have a couple shots left. I have one more sheet left on 4x5, but I think I'm gonna save that because again, I have no Ektar left. Those are my last 2 sheets of Ektar. But like I said, I have a lot of Provia, which I don't really wanna use because that means I have to buy more chemistry. Don't wanna do that either. So, man, oh man, these colors are absolutely stellar. I took the shot of the barn, took 2 shots of it. Not sure how either of them came out. I think they were rushed, incredibly rushed. Not something that I like to do with large format. I much prefer taking my time with it. But the light was hitting the barn exactly right. But again, light so quick at this time of day that it just moves so quick. So I don't know if they came out all right. I don't know if the lighting was good. I don't know if the compositions were any good. But they're definitely worth capturing, I think, or at least giving it a shot. All right, this one's gonna be 2 seconds. 1, 2. That's it. Easy as pie. But that pie might not be thoroughly cooked. You know what I mean? This is a barn that Ethan, who I met out here a couple weeks ago, shot, and I think he nailed the composition. He shot it vertically. I shot it horizontally with a 90mm Super Angulon. So I don't know. I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be okay. Not a lot of B-roll for this. Well, there's gonna be a lot of B-roll, but not of like the actual taking the images, you know, the whole congruent setting up, continuation shots, making it look like it's seamless and perfect and pretty. But the truth is, when you're just trying to get your shots like this, you don't really have the time to set up a bunch of B-roll shots. I'm getting eaten alive right now. I think that's it for me. I think that's it. Another day in the books. Bye. What do they say? Can you guys hear my music? It's a cruel, cruel summer. Yeah, here we go. I don't know what they say at this part. Cruel summer. What the heck was that noise? Kind of an alarming noise to hear in the middle of a field. Also, one of the things that I really like about having a jacket as my dark cloth is that it has pockets, and I can put my stuff in the pockets. Pockets are amazing. How's that lighting now?
It's beautiful. You get some good shots?
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they turn out.